Hello and welcome to Brett's Picks. I'm Gwen Shroyer along with Brett Whitehead right here, the man, the myth, the legend. 16 years here with Brett's Picks. We're going to talk about college football, but before we do that, let's talk a little bit about high school football. We have a couple games tonight. Point those out, Brett.
You have Farragut and Bearden.
Farragut at Bearden. That is a huge game. If Bearden wins, clearly number one. If Farragut wins, there's a chance for another tie. What else you got?
You have Howard and Walker.
Howard and Walker Valley. This is their senior night.
And
if you want to watch that game,
they're going to be playing for a playoff too.
Playing for a playoff. Should they win, you can watch that game on Walker Valley Live. Go to your YouTube channel if you want to see that game.
And 99-1.
And
Fiesta.
99-1, the Fiesta. That's right. Listen.
With Andy
Morris. Yeah. Former wrestler here at Bradley.
You have Signal Mountain at Brainerd.
So Signal Mountain coming down off the mountain, play at Brainerd down in the valley.
Chattanooga.
In Chattanooga. So that's the games that will happen tonight. There's probably many more across the state, but in our local region. Tomorrow, we have a lot of games. And first and foremost, let's talk about Bradley. Bradley has a matchup against region foe
Farragut.
Maryville.
Maryville.
The Rebels. And Bradley has not won against Maryville in I don't know how many years, but there was a long distinction since the early 2000s that Maryville has not lost to a region opponent, except this year they lost to Cleveland. And that's a big deal. That actually severs that whole lineage, and Cleveland did a great job and kind of laid out a roadmap of how to beat Maryville at this point. So big matchup for Bradley. So here's the four scenarios. The first one, Bradley wins. They're number two in the region 2 selection. Top four get to go to playoffs.
The
top two get to host the game, and the bottom two have to travel region number one.
Where Maryville, Farragut, and Bearden are.
Yes, so all of us in this region. And there's a chance that should Bradley lose, they're still in the playoffs.
They have to travel.
They're number 4, and they will go up to likely Dobyns-Bennett.
Johnson City.
No, Dobyns-Bennett and Kingsport. Johnson City's Science Hill will likely be who comes here to play Bradley if they win tomorrow. So yeah, it's Johnson City and Kingsport. Those two, they're kind of in that delicate bracket already. Who else you got?
Cleveland's not in.
No, they're
Cleveland's
out,
not in.
Unfortunately.
Hardin Valley's not in.
Playing at Hardin Valley tomorrow night. You can watch that on CHS Live or
and Mix 1041.
On the Hardin Valley has a Diamond Media channel on YouTube.
And Mix 1041.
Mix 104.1. You can listen to it. Let's go on.
Go to Ray County.
Okay,
go
Ray
to Coffee County.
Going to Coffee County. Who else?
Dobyns-Bennett.
Dobyns-Bennett. Those two teams
playing Science Hill.
Science Hill. At Science Hill.
Polk County, Bledsoe.
Polk County, Bledsoe. West is playing Knox Central.
Yeah.
So two teams from Knox.
Telco Plains.
Playing Tyner Academy.
From Chattanooga. They're coming down here to play Chattanooga.
Deep in Chattanooga. McMinn County.
Playing Ooltewah.
At Ooltewah. Moving right along.
Hickson and East Hamilton.
At East Hamilton.
McMinn Central.
McMinn Central. Matt Moody's team up there.
They're playing for a playoff.
Playing for a playoff against Sweetwater.
At Sweetwater.
At Sweetwater.
Red Bank and Sequoia.
Red Bank at Sequoia. Marion County.
At Meigs.
At Meigs County. And last but not least, Kingston.
At Loudon.
At Loudon. So there's a wrap up
they're in the same
of high school football. We're going to take a quick break. And right after this, we'll be right back with college football picks. Stay tuned for more. Welcome back. Thank you, Mark. Mark supports Brett's picks. If you would like to be a sponsor, let us know. We'll get you on the show. And Brett, I know he likes to get his hair cut over there, Mark. That whole staff over there, Amanda,
Lisa.
that's a great staff over there. All right, let's get into college football. Here's our pickers for this week. If you'll look at the top, we have Coach Carpenter, Colin, and Mr. German tied for first place. They all had a pretty good week. Out of those, I think Colin had the best pick percentage. Then Professor Shroyer, myself at 4. And Brett, you're there at 5, and Sawyer at 6. Moving right along. First game, Brett. Number 2, Ohio State, traveling to Penn State, sitting at number 13. Games at noon on Fox. Who do you have?
I have Ohio State.
Ohio State. Number 7, TCU at West Virginia. Noon game on ESPN.
I have TCU.
TCU for the win. Next game we have is Notre Dame. Used to be ranked at number 16, Syracuse. The Orangemen just trudging right along. Noon game on ABC. Who do you have?
I have TCU.
You have Syracuse.
Oh.
It's okay. Next game we have is Arkansas, which I like to call Arkansas. And you
At Auburn.
At Auburn. Noon game on SEC.
I have Auburn.
Auburn for the win. Next is Florida at number 1, Georgia. 3:30 game on CBS.
I have Georgia.
Georgia with the win. Should be a big win.
We have to play them soon.
Next week. Next we have number 9, Oklahoma State at number 22, Kansas State. 3:30 game on Fox.
I have Oklahoma State.
The Cowboys. All right, next, Missouri at number 25, South Carolina. 4 o'clock game on the SEC Network.
I have South Carolina.
All right, and next, number 15 with a loss last week at Texas A&M. 7:30 game on SEC Net. Who do you have?
I have Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Lane Kiffin.
Lane Kiffin. Pittsburgh at number 21, the Tar Heels of North Carolina.
I have
8 o'clock
North
game,
Carolina.
ACC Net. All right, next is the big one, number 19, the Wildcats at Tennessee, sitting at number 3. The matchup predictor says 82% of the nation is picking UT to win. And UT is favored by odds at 12.5 points right now, Brett. Who do you have to win this one?
I have Tennessee.
Tennessee
And
with a
they're
big
7-0.
win. Still wearing the helmet, Brett.
And they're 7-0.
They are 7-0. This is
Going to be 8-0.
This is a great
after
big
Saturday.
matchup. We used to call this, what was it, the Beer Barrel Bowl? Yeah. Anyway, got rid of the alcohol and they got rid of the beer barrel.
And don't forget, Mix 104.1 is going to be at Townhouse on Monday.
Yeah, so Brett and I are going to go over there and get some donuts, bring them back here for the news.
On Halloween.
We love that place.
On Halloween.
We love that place. And it's Halloween. And Dexter Thomas band playing at the block party that evening. Go get you some candy and then dance and burn off the calories.
And come see Shroyer at the block party.
At the block party. I'll be up there playing saxophone. Well, Brett, we got to cut it short. That's all we have this week for Brett's Picks. For Brett Whitehead, I'm Gwen Shroyer, and until next week, we'll see you
on the sideline.